From the KATC Weather Lab, here's Rob's forecast.
Welcome back. Well, almost pleasant by these summer standards with temperatures right at about 100 degrees this afternoon, but we had a nice easterly breeze. Few isolated showers in the coastal parishes, but that's about it. Unfortunately, the heat will be banking on in as we round out the week. In fact, the hottest temperature so far this summer, we've said this like 5 weeks in a row, will be coming this week. It's just going to be that notch higher. So let's get over to the weather wall, show you what's going on. And again, that big death ridge of high pressure that has been knocking down rain chances displaced a little bit farther to the north, up toward the nation's midsection. We have our tropical depression, weak upper low here, and you can see in the west that tropical moisture still getting strung up all the way up through Idaho with the remnants of tropical depression Hillary. Meanwhile, for us, it's all been about tropical depression number 9, officially upgraded to a potential tropical system. And we do those potential tropical systems, the Hurricane Center does, because they think it's going to be a tropical storm before it makes landfall, and want to advise people across South Texas that expect tropical storm watches and warnings. And we do have a watch in effect. It'll go to a warning soon. And some of that moisture working its way very close to us. And you can see the pressure gradient tightened here. I've seen 44-mile-per-hour winds offshore, deep water areas, but closer to the coast has been about 20 to 30. And inland, we've seen gusts to 15 to 25. Now, as we scan all the Doppler radar sweeps, we got a dozen going here. We can see some of the strongest storms way out in the Gulf of Mexico. And again, this is radar. So if you're picking up on these echoes so far out, they're pretty intense storms here. They continue to work their way westward, getting close to the Texas coastline, and they'll be reaching the Texas coast overnight tonight through tomorrow. The core of the system works its way onshore during the day tomorrow. Meanwhile, for Acadiana, it's been a few renegade showers across lower St. Martin and St. Mary Parish. We have a few more showers down across the river parishes as well. But you can see most of the activity marching generally from east to west, so not making it much farther north than the Highway 90 corridor, and we'll say 14 corridor. And right now we just have showers over the wetlands as we get into Timberleer, Chaffalaya Bay, and maybe Sycamore Point might see a shower, but you might not see it. You can just maybe see it to the south of you. You might not get any rain from it. So as we open it up, take a big picture in the tropics. There's a lot going on during the course of the weekend, where we had 4 systems developing inside of just a couple of days. We have Tropical Depression Gert. This one's weakening. Post-Tropical Storm Emily. That's the last of that system. A new wave that's emerging. And then Tropical Storm Franklin. More on that system in just a bit. And the one coming off the African coast could develop in the next 7 days and could eventually get a name as well. And then we move toward the Gulf of Mexico. We see our tropical depression here. Concern with Franklin is for heavy rainfall, Hispaniola, but it looks like more like Puerto Rico or the Virgin Islands and some of the northeast, the Netherlands Antilles. That's going to be moving generally to the north over the next couple of days. And then all this convection in the Gulf of Mexico just teasing us to the south, and that's tropical depression number 9. It is way out in the Gulf of Mexico. It's moving at a pretty good clip west at 18. So it's going to be, it's limited on its development. Pressure is 1,009 millibars, 1,008, and should become a tropical storm, if not later tonight, prior to landfall during the day tomorrow. And again, that system will dissipate in the lower Rio Grande Valley in the days ahead. Graph model, which is our preferred model when it comes to the tropics, showing pretty much the same deal. Again, the system making landfall more than likely tomorrow morning by noon, and then moving inland with all the rain there. Might see an isolated coastal shower again tomorrow, but rain chance down to 10%, and after that it's only going to go down to 0. Temperatures start out near 80. We'll get into the low 100s again tomorrow, and then as we head into Wednesday, it gets even hotter. Temperatures starting out near 80, but for the afternoon we'll probably get up to 103 to 104, maybe even a little bit hotter. 102 to 104, 105 northern parishes of Acadiana, 100 to 102 for most of the I-10 corridor. Lake Charles maybe just short of 100. Cooler Cameron by the water, and upper 90s to low 100s coastal parishes. So here we go again, resuming that extra high heat, and the heat index, that's going to be creeping upward over the next couple of days. 110 to 115 tomorrow, and then maybe 115 to 118 as we head into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So down to about 79 for a low tonight. Almost pleasant. pleasant by 2023 standards with a little bit of an easterly breeze out there. We'll take it. And then for tomorrow, up to 102, perhaps 103 for a high with mostly sunny skies. I believe the record for tomorrow is 102. I've been looking at so many records, I can't keep track of them. Wednesday, 105. Thursday, we could tie the all-time high of 107. And then look at that, 104s, 103s, gradually toning it down at the end of the 10-day forecast. But that is just climatology working its way back into the forecast. So Saturday, 105. That's the third hottest temperature ever recorded in Acadiana. We had 106 in June and that 107 on July 13th, 1901.
And maybe Wednesday or Thursday.
And it could be Wednesday or Thursday or Friday.
All right.
Or the weekend.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go.
Thanks, Rob.